The next concept is the pointers. In earlier, we know about the variables. A variable is a container which stores some value. So for this is a example. This is a variable. It stores the value 10, and for every variable there is a name. For example, this is the variable of the name x. It stores the value of integer type, and along with the name some address is also there. For example, this is the address of the variable. A variable is a container which stores some value. For every variable there is a name. Along with the name there is some address in the memory location. Okay, this is the variable. So in the normal variable it is used to store some value. Okay, the pointer, coming to the pointer, a pointer is a special type of variable. A pointer is a special type of variable which stores the address of another variable. Okay, for example, this is the pointer variable. Pointer variable. Okay, it stores the address of another variable. For example, this is the variable of the name x. For the x, this is the address. So we can store the address of x here. Okay, so pointer is a variable which stores the address of another variable. Okay, pointer is a special type of variable which stores the address of another variable. Address of another variable. Okay, we store the address. We use ampersand symbol. Use ampersand symbol, and to represent the pointer we use asterisk symbol. Okay, it is used to represent the address, and it is used to declare the point. Okay, here we are using two types of symbols. The first one is the ampersand, second one is the asterisk. The ampersand symbol is used to represent the address, and the asterisk symbol is used to declare the pointer. Mainly we are using these two type of symbols in the pointer. First one, declaration. Declaration. So in the declaration the syntax will be like data type asterisk pointer variable name. Okay, so data type asterisk pointer variable name. Like variable, here also data types: integer data type, float data type, character data type, string data type. Like, so here also data type. So for example, the integer variable address can store in integer pointer only. The float variable address can store in float pointer only. Okay, so the character address is stored in the character pointer only. Okay, so for this purpose we use the data type, and here asterisk represents it is a pointer. So next, pointer variable name. Example, so data type I am taking integer asterisk, so pointer name, so I am using integer pointer. Okay, so data type asterisk pointer variable name. Here I am taking the example. The data type is the int, asterisk represents that it is a pointer, it is not a normal variable, and the pointer variable name, here I am taking the integer pointer. Next, assigning address. Assigning address. Okay, here I'm taking a variable int x. Okay, I'm storing the address of x into the pointer variable. So here x is the integer, we need integer pointer. So I'm taking the integer pointer int hashtag ptr. I'm taking the name ptr. If I want to store the address of x into the pointer variable, we use ampersand symbol. Ampersand is used to represent the address. Hence, ptr is equals to ampersand of x. Okay. So here int x is the integer variable. To store the address of integer variable x, we need the integer pointer. So I am taking one integer pointer int hashtag ptr. Okay. So if I want to store the address of x into the pointer, I am using the ampersand symbol. So ampersand x is storing into the pointer. Okay. So with the pointer we can access the, two things. First one is the address, second one is the value. First one is the address and second one is the value. For example, if there is a variable int x is equals to 10. Okay, I am storing the address of x into the pointer. I need one more integer pointer. So int hashtag ptr. So I want to store the address of x. We use ptr is equals to ampersand x. Okay. So in this pointer, with this pointer we can access two values. First one is the address and second one is the value. If you want to, for example, if you print the printf percentile u ptr, percentile u ptr. So here just we are printing pointer value. So pointer value means it prints the address. If you want to print the printf percentile d comma hashtag ptr, it prints the 10. Okay, ptr contains the address, hashtag ptr contains the value. Okay, ptr contains the address of x, hashtag ptr contains the value of x. Okay, with this pointer we can add two values. First one is the address and second one is the value. Okay, so here I am taking a variable int x is equals to 10. So with x there is some address and with x there is a value. Okay, so if I want to store the address of x, we need a pointer. Okay, that too it is the integer pointer, so we need the it is the integer variable, so we need the integer pointer. I am taking the integer pointer int hashtag ptr. Okay, so ptr is equals to ampersand of x. So here the ampersand represents the address. So the address of x is stored into the pointer variable. Okay, so with the address we are storing in ptr. So with the ptr we can access two values. With the ptr we can access the address. With the ptr we can access the value of the variable. So the address directly stored in the ptr. The hashtag ptr represents the value. Okay. So now I want to write a small program for this pointers. So I am writing this. Hash include stdio.h, hash include conio.h, int main. These are the three basic steps to write the program. And the next I want to take a integer variable. So int x is equals to 10. For this storing, I need the integer pointer. Already int is there. Just I want to write a I pointer. IPTR. I means integer, PTR means pointer. So IPTR. Again I am taking a float value. Float y is equals to 10.5, comma, hashtag FPTR. FPTR means float pointer. Okay. So I am taking two variables, integer variables and float variable. For this integer variable, I take the integer pointer. For this float variable, I am taking the float pointer. So now I am storing the address of integer variable into the integer pointer. For this, IPTR is equals to address of x, that means ampersand of x is stored into the IPTR. In similar way, FPTR is equals to ampersand of y. Here y is the float variable that is stored into the float pointer. Okay. If I want to print the address of x, I write the printer statements like printf percentile u. Sorry, I am writing some text here. The integer variable address is percentile u, comma, it is stored in the IPTR. Okay. Again I want to print the value of x. Printf the integer variable value is percentile d. The value is the integer value. For this I am using percentile d, comma, asterisk PTR, asterisk IPTR. Asterisk IPTR represents the value, IPTR represents the address. Similarly, printf the float variable address is percentile u, comma, FPTR. Again, printf the float variable value. So value is percentile f, comma, asterisk FPTR. So just observe, for printing the address we use the percentile u in both conditions, but in printing value, integer value, for the integer value we taking the percentile d, for the float value percentile f. So for every pointer, the size is the 2 bytes. That means for every pointer, either it a float pointer, character pointer, integer pointer, for every pointer it uses the unsigned integer. Unsigned integer. For the unsigned integer, it allocates 2 bytes of memory. Okay. So for unsigned integer, we use the access specifiers percentile u. Okay. For printing the address, any type of the pointer, we use the percentile u. Okay. While printing the value, if you are printing the integer pointer, we use the percentile d. If you are printing the float pointer, we use the float value, we use the percentile f. In this way, we can print the addresses and the values with the help of pointer variable. Finally, return 0 main close. This is the simple program for pointers. Okay. Next we will discuss pointer arithmetic in next video.